practical message. The title of the message is this: The Garment of the Lord. And I'm going to walk you very carefully into the message of the garment of the Lord. I want first to share the 3 visions. But what did I see? In that vision, I found myself standing right before the throne of God, and the glory of the Lord covered the entire throne. And as I stood before the throne of Jehovah, listen very carefully, he made me know that he that sits on the throne was seated on the throne. After that, in a short moment, he presented John the Baptist on my right hand side. And when he appeared here, began to speak with me about the Lamb of God who died for the sins of man. And he said that he died and he was slain for the sins of man. I don't know why I did not understand that conversation in that vision. I did not, so I began to argue with him. I asked him, why did he have to die? Why did he have to be slain inside the vision, facing the throne of God? And then he said, never mind, it was the will of the Father that he be slain. And then at that time, standing here, I saw a vision inside the vision. What did I see in that vision inside the vision? The Lord made me see the day Jesus was slain. And the details we cannot share here, but it was horrific. And I saw him slain for the sins of men. Listen to this. Then I came back to this vision. I found that John the Baptist was still standing here. Then after that, I saw changes going to take. Let me keep some things away. I saw changes coming to Israel. I saw 2 changes of government in Israel. The first change took place, I saw. The second change, I am going to describe in a while. And then the Lord lifted me up again. And when he lifted me up, then from where I was, I saw many aircrafts going to Israel. And when I looked inside the aircraft, I saw Christians going to Israel. How did I know they were Christians? The Lord put specific people I know they are Christians inside the planes. 2 changes of government that was coming to Israel. Now I see aircrafts full of Christians going to Israel. I have kept away some other parts of this prophecy. But listen to this. And then after that, after the Christians were going, then I saw the second change. Oh, let me slow down. When the Christians were going, and I came back here before the throne, and I saw that John the Baptist was still here, but his raiment changed, became glorious. He was totally transfigured. His raiment was so glorious, even if you touched with a pen, you would see the dot. And when his raiment changed, then I looked at myself. I found out that even me had been transfigured. My raiment had become glorious. Had been transfigured. Is coming. The first change takes place. Then Christians go, those are prophecies, and then Christians go to Jerusalem, changing of raiments into glory. Then looking and seeing the second change. When the second change took place, the Lord made me see the whole earth. And I saw that the nations panicked. The nations of the earth panicked. I heard them asking, this is a right-wing government, right-wing. How will we discuss with them peace in Palestine? It is a right-wing government. And then, when I came back here, John the Baptist said, stretched his right hand, and he said, behold the Lamb of God coming for the church. And then I saw the mighty, most powerful, glorious Lamb of God coming from the glory of God. Everything became more glorious. Taro, that's the right word, by the way. There was a small ridge between us and the glory of the throne. It was a little darkish. When the Lamb came, the ridge was sealed. It became super glorious also. Everything there. Then I began to go around the world prophesying the changes coming to Israel. I came to Kenya also. And then 2006, we watched news and we saw the first change of government take place. 2008 came, and then I watched in the news lot of Christians going to Israel. Very, very many. And I heard that the government in Israel said, these are too many flights that are landing in Tel Aviv, that we have never seen this since Israel was. I saw the second prophecy fulfilled. 2008, Israel prepared to celebrate a 60th birthday. A lot of Christians went to celebrate with Israel. Isaiah saw that dream the Lord showed me. Isaiah chapter 60. Isaiah saw same dream the Lord gave me. What did Isaiah say? Isaiah chapter 60. Foundation for the message. Visions are foundation for this message today. I am reading King James. Who are these that fly as a cloud and as doves to their windows? Like doves. When Isaiah saw this dream, the aircraft had not been invented. So Isaiah saw nests of doves flying with a cloud. Look, when people sit in the aircraft, the neck is always long. You want to know where have we reached? 2008. A lot of Christians going to celebrate with Israel. The second prophecy here fulfilled. 2009. Ehud Olmert replaced by Benjamin Netanyahu. Second change of government in Israel. And the whole world was shocked because Avigdor Lieberman became the minister of foreign affairs. He came from a right-wing party of the Russian diaspora. They used to say, if we come to power, we would clean out all the Palestinians from this place and just send them to other countries. So the whole world was shocked when Benjamin Netanyahu made a coalition with that party, raised Avigdor Lieberman as minister of foreign. You remember one thing, the glorious garment for the second change. That is the message here. The glorious garment, radiant, and then going to see the second change. Second vision. July 29, 2009. I am going to Venezuela. I sleep on the floor in Johannesburg, South Africa. On the floor. Saw the visions of the Lord. Did I see in that vision? Voice says, look and see who is coming. And I remember in the vision when I looked on my left hand side, I saw a very powerful pale horse, very mighty and big also, with his rider coming with power. And behind him was a heavy cloud of darkness. Behind that horseman, it was as if it is coming to storm, to rain, dark green. Listen now. Then I saw the second part of that vision. After seeing the pale horseman running around, the Lord has shown me how he's going to take the church.